Yo, what's going on? We are back with another Kayvan's House community member for another one of our interviews here at Digilogue Days. This is Timi O, a.k.a. Timi Two Strand from Twitch. If you guys are in the chat, you know him already. Super excited about this one, man. Honestly, it's been cool to connect with you in real life and meet you and get to be around you here. This has been the first question I've been asking everybody because I just think it's the best way to frame it. You know I'm a bit of a nerd, so like this is the shit
for sure.
What is your origin story? Like, if you were telling your story of how you became an artist, what are some of those canon moments that you feel like really inspired you to like really push and do this?
Ooh, that's good. I mean, because like I'm also a nerd. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know.
So it's like, man, definitely had to have been like just randomly being really interested in anime when I was like 6. Toonami was coming on, and I saw for some reason it was Bobo. Most abstract anime. No one really knows that one like that.
Super abstract.
Super abstract, but like that came on, I'm like, this looks insane. Bro's nostrils, like hitting things. It was cool. But then like I kind of deep dive into all these different types of shows, and I watch every Saturday. Then on top of that, my school was starting to actually be like, all right, cool, you want to play an instrument? And I somehow chose the violin.
Let's go, violinist. Woo.
Violinist, but I'm not a violinist anymore. Not at all.
It's in my closet. I haven't touched it in like 8 years.
I mean, I never owned one. We were renting. We didn't have money for that.
Also fair. It's an expensive instrument.
But I played in the school orchestra for about 10 years. On top of that, I really, really enjoyed poetry.
Sick.
Like, I was kind of one of those kids who did a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So poetry turned into rapping at the lunch tables with my friends. Who used to pick on me a lot. That was just the best at the lunch table at that point, so they couldn't touch me no more. And we just kept going. It's like, Nate, if you're watching this, you cook, bro. Same do with you, Quincy.
I'm dead, bro. Who are some of your favorite poets? Like, we never talked about that before.
Man. Honestly, I don't really have many. I'm trash. I'm so trash when it comes to that.
I don't have many either. I'll be honest, like, if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Langston Hughes. Because he was one of the first poets where I really dived into it myself, and it was my taste, and it wasn't being pushed on me by someone else.
Yeah.
So when I started to get into Langston and like Harlem Renaissance kind of like poetry and artists, I think that was like a really, for me at least, an entry point into poetry. And also reading poetry from a standpoint of like people of color and not like somebody whose experience I didn't understand at all. Not to say that we have the same experience, obviously.
No, for sure. But
there are aspects, I think, of his poetry and his writing style that I found really easy to connect to. And so for me, that was definitely one that really stood out.
I mean, honestly, like, going on that, even though we didn't come from the same past, like, I talk about the same example, me and Luke is completely different people. Yeah. Luke is my, like, main producer, and many people know that. We come from completely different places, completely different backgrounds, but the thing that we have so many things that connect us.
Right.
That makes us such like a power team to the point where we can create some of the most vulnerable sounding music.
Yeah.
But make it just feel supernatural and super lovely. And that point that you're bringing up, it's like, dang, we make some really relatable stuff.
Yeah, man.
There's people across the world who can.
It's so important too. We've talked about this a couple times today, but having that chemistry with a collaborator where you can trust each other and really open up and like really get to know each other, like that's so important in the studio. And I think it makes such a huge difference with the end product when you can build that trust with the artist or build that trust with the producer to really let them into your life and like create from an honest and authentic place. Not everyone gets that chemistry when they get in the studio. So I think that's something that I hear about your music that I really like as well. Who are some of your musical inspirations? Like, who are some of the artists that have inspired you creatively? Because you have a really eclectic sound. It's really distinctive. It's very unique. But I feel like it pulls from so many different places.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the first... Because, like, I didn't even listen to hip-hop until I was, like, maybe, like, 12.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, the hip-hop side, I think listening to Kanye back in the day...
Yeah. I mean,
Heard Him Say is the first song that really got me.
Oh, my God. I remember the first time I
crazy.
heard that shit. I was on, like, a school trip in a bus.
Yeah.
With listening on someone's burned CD on a Walkman, and I was like, yo, what is this?
Yeah. I mean, like, for me, it was, like, my sister's... I got one of their MP3s.
Yeah.
And they were the ones who were kind of like, you know, listening to music that we weren't supposed to listen to as kids.
I'm dead.
So I got like Heard Him Say by Kanye. I got Why by Jadakiss, which is still one of my favorite songs. That was a crazy track to listen to, one of your first ones. And then obviously like all of the Lil Wayne mixtape era stuff.
Oh my God, all of them.
I remember hearing Sweet Dreams.
Yeah,
what?
dude. Oh my God, everything. At that point of Lil Wayne's career, I feel like it was that anything that he put out was like, it was just like amazing.
It's true.
Because no one else was doing stuff like that. Like even just taking other people's beats and taking other people's songs out of pocket, like stuff that wasn't just purely hip hop, and then rapping on top of it. There was just something so special about that time period.
I know.
No one did it like him.
Not at all. And what's crazy, he's still going. Like he might be writing some of his best stuff right now. I mean, writing because freestyles.
The delivery is not as good as it was, though, unfortunately.
That's true. Did you hear that joint by Corday with him lately?
I did. I did like that song, though. That was like my first time listening to a newer Wayne song and being like, yo, he still got it.
He does.
He still got it.
Genuinely. It's classic.
We're going to get into some music and play it, but I would love for you to just introduce the song. Tell us a little bit about it. What was the process like? And we'll get into playing it.
So Next to Me, the song that we're about to play, is actually unreleased. It's a track that I made for my next project coming up called Breakfast at Noon, which was literally made for a girlfriend that I still don't have yet.
I'm dead.
I mean, but the point of Next to Me was just trying to figure out how to make something that bangs while still being able to keep my same, like, introspective nature and get a little bit more experimental. I was just like, man, I want something we could dance to while still being able myself.
I love that, man. So for everybody in the chat, you guys getting another Timi exclusive. I feel like we've listened to a lot of your music unreleased.
It's a world exclusive, bro.
It's a world premiere. I need one of the I need a soundboard. Damn. All right, this is Next to Me. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, please be respectful. And that's it. This is Next to Me. I'm not going to be able to not talk over it as well. Just you know me. I can't help myself.
I ain't mad at it, bro. I get it.
It started off strong already. It's got that driving beat. I don't dance, but if I did.
I mean, so we can hear a little no shoulder work, bro.
A little two-step on this one.
Wake up, girl, you should say so. I want to make up.
No, I love this style for me, man. I've said this before. Like, when you do this up-tempo stuff, it contrasts so well with the lyricism and the way you write music. I think it's just such a great pairing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Did Lucas produce this too?
Yeah, it's my boy Lucas and Cheetah. The entire project co-produced by those two.
Sick. So it's gonna be super cohesive. I can't wait.
Absolutely.
I love it.
A slow ass giver, baby, I can still give it. Yeah. Look. They're liquor cards and whatever you want for whatever you are, baby, this is my word. Smooth young
what does the
niggas
process
slip
look
bass
like
in the
for you
first
when
and
you're writing
whatever you
songs
want.
like this as well? Like, do you write separately in the beat or are you in the studio doing it?
In the moment.
In the moment?
Yeah, so this whole project, maybe like 3-4 days of just us cooking.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
So
you really like caught the moment.
I'm in the background,
I love that.
real handsome. Somebody called Doja.
I don't know, man. When you just in it, you in it.
I'ma get it if you say
I think
so.
it's like one of those things, like when you find the right collaborators, so when you're in it, it's so easy to just knock songs out. That's very special.
I mean, thank you. We've known each other in the past, like, me and Lucas, 8 years since college.
Damn.
Yeah. Me and Jordan, 5 years just working with each other.
Wait, so where did you and Lucas meet originally?
UMass Lowell.
At Big Mass.
Bro, you were waiting for that. Yo, I hate when you say that.
Shout out to Massachusetts, aka Big Mass. I love it, bro. I love it. Look, 2 minutes 6 seconds, short and sweet, but it's so fun. Like, this is a song that I feel like I would just have to keep running back over and over and over again because the energy is so good. What do you got coming up next year? Obviously, you have this project coming out next month. Sorry if I just leaked that, but
I mean, that's not an issue. I just dropped that like 2 days ago, so you just helping.
Okay, beautiful. So yeah, what are you working on? What's coming up next year? What are you excited about?
Man, I don't know. I'm already trying to start the next project. You know me. I think that I've opened up so much as an artist at this point where I'm just down to try everything.
Yeah.
So I really, really want to see how far I can push my boundaries.
I love that.
Like, this is it's been such a growth year this year that I want to just see if we can just continue growing and drop even some harder tracks.
I was about to say, what kind of areas are you going to explore? Where are you headed?
I think that the best thing that works for me is when I don't even think about it. I just let it go. Like, when I let my producers produce. Like, when I just trust the homies, be like, what you want to hear me on, I feel like we can just cook some magic.
Hey, I
off
love
of
that, man. Producers sometimes are the best A&Rs. You know what I mean? I feel
That's
like
true.
when you find a producer who can really help you push your boundaries and push you forward creatively, like that, again, is a very special thing. Because not all producers are like that. Some producers are just going to be like, here's a beat pack, figure it out.
Not at all, man. I mean, and so my club, JMC, Junto Music Club, like,
Yeah.
dude, everybody except, I mean, I produce a bit, but like,
Yeah.
everyone except for me is just like crazy pockets of production. You got Lucas, of course, L. Dot.
He can do everything, honestly.
He
I've
can do-
heard him do
absolutely.
everything.
Right, and there's some things you haven't heard from him yet which sound insane.
Can't wait.
Absolutely insane. You got Jita, who also has a project that I feel like I can say at this point.
Nice.
It's amazing. Probably one of my favorite voices in JMC too.
Okay, sick.
On the low. And then Rilla Force, who's like an OG.
I know about Rilla Force, bro. That dude's
Yeah.
unbelievable as well.
He's a GOAT, bro. And he started doing artists. He's an artist too.
That's super exciting, man.
So I'm very excited for them to like start cooking too. But I'm trying to experiment more with whatever they feel they want me on.
yeah.
And also there's some homies outside JMC who want to cook up for me too. So I'm curious to see what happens.
Lots of music on the way. I can't wait, bro. All right,
sir.
so you know what this is like. We always pull up the socials and tell people to go follow. So let
Yeah.
everyone know they can go follow you. If you're in the chat, make sure you keep up with Timi because you already know he makes great music.
Well, thank you first of all.
They
Second.
know.
Well, if you want to follow me, you can find me on any DSP, Timio, Timi space O. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, I've been doing that a little bit, even though I kind of hate it, but it's okay. Timi Twostrand, which is TIMI TWOSTRAND. Timi Twostrand on every social media.
Let's go. Thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate
Hey, man,
you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.